The last molecule of serotonin in my brain doing its best to make sure I have a good day. Mom, it took me 9 months to form your heart. Don't let someone destroy it in one day. A shark can hear a struggling fish from up to 800 feet away. Honey, we can't afford groceries this week, but at least we could afford your father's pills. Whenever my parrot flips out and gets angry, I say hey in this soft comforting voice and then talk to him gently. He calms down within seconds. I just got frustrated enough at something that I went arg. My parrot said hey all softly and sweetly like a dozen times over the next minute. It made me feel better instantly. My parrot is better at conflict de-escalation than most people. I wish I had smoother skin. I wish I had a stronger core. I wish more people liked me. It's hard for me to open up. I love all of you. I was having a bad day and this dog walked to my bus stop, sat on the bench and asked me for pets. Got, you're an amphibian. Frog, what does that mean? Got, it means you can breathe on land and in the water. Frog, oh my god, you mean I'm a mermaid? Got, no that's not what I. Frog whispers, I'm the littlest mermaid. Tetris was created by a Russian, has Russian style music and teaches you how to fall in line. Or maybe it's trying to teach you that not everyone is same, but if we work hard together we can fit in just fine. A trailer in a movie theater ended with November 20th and a guy loudly said, "That's my birthday," and a random guy said, "Happy birthday." Have I ceased to exist? Deception, I have not. To the teenager who came into my shop today with your mom. Your mom came in today asking for my help to invade your private life. She even brought you with her. I can't imagine how embarrassing that must be. She asked me to go through your phone and computer and find any apps or photos that she wouldn't approve of, because she was too technology illiterate to do it herself, all the while making you watch. I work at a tech support shop. Personally, I think this is an invasion of your personal space and privacy. So when I found the folder where you'd hid all your movies and games, I made sure to pretend I didn't see them. On your phone I told her that you didn't have anything but the default apps and Angry Birds, and then I showed her a place where she could look on your phone that would only show her the default apps, not the ones you downloaded. So hopefully when she invaded your space again she won't find anything. Was I wrong to do what I did? Probably, but you're only a year or two away from adulthood and I don't think it's right that anyone be that intrusive, mother or not. Humanity Restoration 100. Whenever I see a penny on the ground I pick it up. My mom always used to smile when I was a kid and say, "Find a penny, pick it up, and all day long you'll have good luck." Does it work? No, but for a second it's like having my mom back. My girl wanted a piggyback picture on the beach and a random biker watching the sunset said he wanted one too. Instead of destroying the tree, Pluto sits calmly underneath it because he knows he is a gift to this world. He is absolutely right. Shout out to everyone making progress that no one recognizes because you never let anyone see your darkest moments. You've been silently winning battles and transforming yourself. Be proud of every step you're making in the right direction. Keep going because you got this. My hopes and dreams. Don't worry, that's a recycling bin, not a trash bin. Your hopes and dreams can be recycled into new and different ones that can sustain you. My cousin is an artist and he just recently lost his golden. He painted this portrait in honor. It's called Valhalla. Now you possess this. So unnecessary. I want to observe concealment destruction. Now, destroy the concealment. It's so beautiful. Destroy now, I want to observe. Okay. The first bath with mom. This guy got on the bus and just stared at me and Lulabelle on my lap for a solid 30 seconds then goes, "Are you allowed to have dogs on the bus?" And I just shrugged thinking he was gonna give me shiz or something, but then he pulls out a chihuahua out of nowhere. This took an unexpected wholesome turn. When you check in on actors from your favorite childhood TV shows and they're doing just fine. Do you want to trap carbon dioxide in ephemeral spheres? For what purpose? Enjoyment. I put an orange on my cat and now he looks like an egg. My friend doing weird shiz. Me not fully understanding but happy to be there. You two know you can come and write. No thank you, we are waiting for someone. Bullied 7-year-old finds cat with same rare eye condition and cleft lip, and it's like destiny exists. Welcome to Duncan Dental, may I help you? Can you validate me? You're a good person. No, I meant, can you validate my parking? Oh. Our new being weighs 9 pounds. Weighty. Such heft. But how long? Significant. A lengthy being. Accidentally played that instead of dead when I encountered a bear, and now it can ride a bike without training wheels. James Friedman is a dude who takes Photoshop requests but usually trolls and doesn't take them seriously. I have a skin condition, vitiligo. Just want to see if normal is prettier. Can you remove white spots please? Your skin condition doesn't make you less attractive. Do not let it ruin your confidence. People will see past it once you stop concentrating on it. Collect brushed fur of your pets into a bag and put it into a bird feeder. The birds will take away this fur for their nests and chicks, turning dog shedding into bird nests. Husband said he was going to make a bed frame. I thought it was for our new mattress. It was for the cat. We welcomed our firstborn 5 days ago. Our dog Lucy has been on watch ever since. He cried slightly this morning and she immediately went to make sure everything was okay and stayed until he fell back asleep. Love them both. My grandmother was complaining about how she couldn't use a remote, so I grandma-fied it for her. My dog was terrified of the fireworks, so my cat went and cuddled up with her. My heart is crying still. Supermarket keeps retraining employee with dementia, so she can continue working. My daughter and my puppy fight over who's going to warm their butt on the vent in the morning. The baby won today. The puppy is pouting about it. I 24 male know that my girlfriend 19 female is lying to me. We were chilling in my room when she said, I just thought of a lie that I tell you sometimes. I paused my game and asked her to go on. Sometimes she said, I say I need a hug from you when actually I think you're the one that needs a hug. She's a keeper. 2008, a young Joseph meets his idol Michael Phelps. 2016, Joseph beats Michael Phelps in the Olympics. Never give up on your dreams. My tow truck driver has a cat named Dixie with a matching safety vest. If you are singing along to a song on the radio, there is a good chance you are singing along with thousands of people. Or that's kinda nice. Once a little boy sent me a charming card with a little drawing on it. I loved it. I sent him a card and I drew a picture of a wild thing on it. I wrote, Dear Jim, I loved your card. Then I got a letter back from his mother and she said, Jim loved your card so much he ate it. That to me was one of the highest compliments I've ever received. He didn't care that it was an original Morris Sendak drawing or anything. He saw it, he loved it, he ate it. What is the loveliest thing a child has ever said to you? Would you like one, grandpa? Okay, it was not my child but my 3-year-old granddaughter, but I still think it counts. I had read about the marshmallow test. You give a child a marshmallow and then say that if she, Layla in this case, could keep from eating it for 10 minutes, you'll give her a second. So I tried that test with my granddaughter, not with marshmallows, but with chocolate, which she likes much more. According to extensive experiments, children who pass the marshmallow test are far more successful in later life. They have learned a fundamental truth in life, that delayed gratification can lead to a far better long-term outcome. She sat and watched the chocolate. The 10-minute hourglass finally emptied, and she had succeeded. She asked for her second piece of chocolate. I gave it to her, and she now had 2 in her hand. That's when she looked up at me and asked, Would you like one, grandpa? Needless to say, from that moment on I would readily give my life for her. Man in Nebraska orders pizza for his grandma in Florida to make sure she was alright after he couldn't reach her following Hurricane Matthew. Police and fire couldn't do it, but Papa John's got there in 30 minutes and put the cell phone to her ear. Krusty Krab pizza is a pizza for you and me. When you run into an old friend and y'all have been riding 2 different waves, but the love's still there. I never want my kids to mess up and think, dad's gonna kill me. I want their first thought to be, I need to call my dad. Parenting with fear isn't parenting at all. It's tolerating a child's presence until they are old enough to mind themselves. Dog is scratching ear. Me. Now this looks like a job for me. So last summer I randomly met this 80-year-old woman on Words with Friends. We played 300 plus games together and she actually ended up becoming a good friend of mine. Today I got to go to Florida and meet her in person. Very thrush. I'm 60 years old and have searched my whole life to identify the sound of this bird. Not only have you identified the bird with the song but with the video as well. You have given me one of the most precious gifts I've had on my bucket list since I was a child. Thank you. Okay, I have a story for you guys. Be me, walking home from work. See homeless guy asking for some change for food. I tell him I'll buy him some food in the 7-Eleven. He seems super happy about it. We walk into the 7-Eleven and I start buying him some food. I ask him if he is thirsty. He says yes, so I take him to the cooler, but he says, "Do you mind if I get something else?" I was hoping he wouldn't ask for alcohol. I haven't had chocolate milk in years, he's sad. I buy him his things. That feel when I go home and start crying in my living room over what just happened. I'm not kidding. I cried because of what he said about chocolate milk. My dog ran away and wandered into the local Home Depot. This is what I arrived to when I picked her up.